States of America. Now let's meet today's rosters. First, from Mexico, number 1, Alejandro Reina. Number 2, Jose Estrada. Number 4, Paul Stoll. Number 5, Ewan Avalos. Number 6, Edgar Garibay. Number 9, Omar Tejano. Number 10, Gabriel Villarreal. Number 12, Cole Meyer. Number 17, Israel Gutierrez. Number 18, Fabian Jaimes. Number 25, Lucas Martinez. And number 32, Eduardo Hiran. Mexico is coached by Paco Olmos. And now let's meet the roster for the United States of America. Number 4, Josh McGetty.
Well, Dominicana is going to have a tough fixture tonight, that's for sure, if they're going to come out of this one.
Levi Randolph. Number 7, Tyler Hall. Number 8, Travis Trice. Number 9, Jamario Jones. Number 11, Yante Mayton. Number 12, Kaiser Gates. Number 13, John Jenkins. Number 14, Emil Jefferson. Number 15.
Well, Emil Jefferson was the player that played in the last time these two teams met in 2008 in the summer, in which the United States unfortunately lost that game. For Mexico, it was a very, very big victory. But it was United States who went on to play the FIBA World Cup. And there is the legendary Mike Fratello.
And now, please stay standing for the United States of America National Anthem.
Well, the national anthems of these two wonderful nations has been sung, and now they will exchange gifts and pay homage to one another. But now, ladies and gentlemen, who will get set to introduce our officials for tonight's game. Coming from Argentina, Panama, are coming from Jose Fernandez, Julio Cesar Anaya, and Leandro Lescano. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they will continue to do so here tonight. Jose Fernandez of Costa Rica, Julio Cesar Anaya Fraile of Panama, and Leandro Lescano from Argentina. We're just going to take a look at now the starting lineups of these two teams. We'll probably start with Mexico now. This situation, Mexico came up with a very big victory the other night. They're going to do with Paul Stoll, Edgar Garibay, Gabriela Villarreal, Fabian Jaime, and Lucas Martinez. Well, it's an interesting lineup they got, and they got Reina Estrada and Avalos coming off the bench. So Coach Olmos has a few options. Well, the thing now for Mexico is to notice that Puerto Rico came up with a very, very big victory over the Bahamas. So Coach Paco almost there. Well, he's just trying to establish how he wants to approach this game tonight. Again, can he repeat the same success that Mexico had over the United States back in the summer 2018? Well, as for the United States, Levin Randolph will start with Travis Trice. Yante Manson will come in along with Kaiser Bregates, and John Jacobs will make up the backcourt. Well, it's interesting. It's a very small lineup that the United States and Coach Mike Fratello's gone with. So no doubt we're going to see some very up-tempo, high-flying basketball. Well, Travis Trice has been a regular for Team USA here in the Continental Qualifiers, along with seeing him in the FIBA World Cup Qualifiers. And there he is, the legendary Coach Mike Fratello. Oh, well, a win tonight will all but seal the United States' position for the upcoming FIBA AmeriCup. Well, as we said, ladies and gentlemen, tempo is going to be very key in this game. So, you know, the United States with a very, very small lineup, they're going to try and get up and down the court as much as possible. The question is, will Mexico be able to use its size to try and force the issue down low? But we will find out. The United States, I mean, again, you can pick any team they've got. They just got such a fantastic caliber of players to choose from. Now we're gonna get ready to go. The coaches now will have a final word with the players for Team USA. It's about not making the slip-ups that they did back in the summer 2018 in the build-up to the FIBA World Cup in China. Right now, it's all about the build-up to the 2022 FIBA AmeriCup. Mexico, can they make history again? Can they defeat the United States this time on the home court? We'll find out. All the players and coaches are ready. And all fans all over the world ready. Don't go anywhere. As we're now set for tip here. It's live in Indianapolis.
Number 8, Travis Trice. Number 11, Yante Mayton. Number 12, Kaiser Gates. And the number 13, John Jenkins.
Well, right now, Levy Randolph is playing with the Canton Charge in the NBA G League, along with Travis Trice, who's just having a very, very decent season so far. As we speak, I mean, he's currently in Italy at the moment after having a very successful season at SIG Strasbourg, where he featured the Basketball Champions League. Well, tempo will be key so far for the Americans, trying to get out and play that very high tempo basketball. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight. As we mentioned, the officials are ready and we're set for tip. Don't go anywhere as we're underway. Well, the tip it now. Again, an early jump, so the United States will get the ball back.
Violation of Mexico. United States basketball.
Travis Trice is just such a fun basketball player to watch. It's going to be interesting to see how he gets things going in the backcourt for the United States. The officials now just trying to make sure that the shot clock is probably set there. So Trice now will get things going early for the United States from the backcourt. The movement's got to be key right now as Trice gets in the lane already. Just uses a very quick first step, and I think a turnover actually. Well, Kaiser Gates gets called for the illegal screen. So not a great start for the Americans. Well, tempo is going to be key now. Mexico have to make sure to get things going quick. Pulls up for a quick three. Got a deflection now. Comes up with a loose ball. Kicks out. Puts a little floater. Can't get the drop. And now the Americans will try to push this one. Well, there's one thing you got to know about Travis Trice. He'll push the ball in transition, but Kaiser Gates now goes down low. Tries to muscle his way in. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound under the basket, and he can't get the M1. And he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots.
Foul's called on number 10, Gabriel. That's his first foul. Team's first. At the line, shooting 2, Yante Mason.
Yante Mason now currently coming off a season with the Maine Red Claws. He was went undrafted, but actually had a signing with the Miami Heat. Went to the University of Georgia, and originally from Pontiac, Michigan. So he makes the first free throw. 2 for 2 from this charity line now. What can Mexico get in these early stages? I think for Mexico now is try to get into a set quite early. I mean, I don't want to get into a half-court situation where you're trying to push things too hard against the Americans. And there's the pick and pop now. Gets to the basket, puts a little floater, and kisses it off the glass. Well, that's a very, very strong move there. Well, in the lane, it's too easy for Travis Trice. Well, that's one thing. They don't put a body on him. Stop him from getting to the basket. He will run that all night long. Comes off one screen now. Kicks. They take a quick three-point. The three is up. Well, just like the last time they met, Mexico getting off from the perimeter very early, but the Americans play running gun style back down the other end. Well, that's one thing the Americans like to do is play the running gun style. Get up and down the basketball court. John Jenkins there. Nailing the dribble. The crossover comes in the lane. The pick and pop with the big fella. He tries a three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Well, almost comes up with a loose ball. I think a foul has been called on Yante Mason there. Slight little push in the back. I mean, look at this for transition basketball. No doubt Mike Fratello has been running that kind of practice all week. Oh, they turn it over. Sloppy pass. So now the Americans will get it back half court. Well, Trice now coming off one screen. Look for options. He's going to look down low. Maiden White goes back to him. They don't get it to him. Has to kick this one out. Under 10, the shot clock now. Goes all the way to the basket. In the lane, strong move. Can't get it. Secures a rebound. Now Mexico with a chance to push this in transition. Look out, crosses over. No options in the lane. Bit of contact. And he gets it to drop. And again, the Mexicans now showing no fear whatsoever. Well, Fabian James there, you can see just taking it to the bucket. The foul has been called on. I think that's on Edgar Garibay. I mean, look at this. Bit of contact, little finger roll. Got it to rim in. It will be USA ball now. Travis Trice comes off one screen. Trice now explodes all the way. Kicks this one, throws it out of bounds. And that is very unlike Travis Trice. I mean, had the time and space to go up with it, and in the end, turned it over. Well, Mexico now, another chance to get a good half-court set and try and move the ball, get a good option from the perimeter. Villarreal now curls one screen, takes a quick three, almost turned it over, under the basket. Oh, I missed it. Wasted opportunity, beautifully executed. Now Trice, transition, under, lays out, I missed, but the putback. Well, Maton followed that one up and he stuffed it in. That's one thing you do is you see the Americans miss a layup, you got to put a body on the rest of the players because they'll be running in for second chances. Comes off one screen now with a pick and pop. Step back in the lane, bit of contact. Oh, I missed again. Well, he's getting some good looks, but he's got to finish it. Down the other end now, the Americans in transition. Takes a three-pointer from no man's land, doesn't get it. Well, they bump into each other, poor communication, but Hail Mary three from no man's land. Nailed that one. For Martinez now growing in confidence from the perimeter. He's had a few looks so far, had no luck whatsoever, but that time just let it go. Trice now, doesn't use the screen, goes in the middle, kicks out, they get an open look, he misses last one, misses another one. And now Mexico, again, trying to slow it down. This is pretty smart for Mexico. They want to get into a run and gun situation with the Americans, so they try and play at their tempo. Comes off one screen now, pulls up three, doesn't get it. Well, the Mexicans now trying to force everything from downtown. Again, you probably think a little bit more ball movement. Try and make the Americans work for everything as Trice comes off one screen. Trice pulls up three, it's cash money. Travis Trice is simply lighting it up. I mean, that is smooth as you like off the screen. I mean, just how well gets his feet set, pulls up the jump shot from the perimeter. Down low, the big man kicks it back out. Another kick out now. Takes in, puts up a little floater. No one there, no one home. Comes off one screen now on the right, dishes up in the middle. Under the basket, gets it to drop, and now he gives the Americans a 4-point lead now with just over 4.5. Well, Yonsei Mason now growing in confidence in the paint, again, setting those screens and getting to the bucket. Looking for a handoff. Almost turns it over, fades away, nothing but net. Well, had no options. Villarreal there, you can see, just had to fade away. 4 minutes to go now. Oh, they almost turned over. Trice keeps alive under the basket. Turns it over. And now the Mexicans can tie the game up, possibly take the lead with a three-pointer. Down low to Villarreal. Pump fakes in the lane. Off to the big fella. Doesn't get it. Can't put the putback, but it will be Mexico ball. Baseline. Well, Maggette now comes to the game. Travis Trice and Yonsei Maton will go to the bench, take a breather. Well, Jefferson is the only player for the USA. Oh, he's got to go up with it. Who played for the USA, and that time they lost to Mexico back in 2018. 5 on the shot clock now. I turn it over. Now, what do we have in transition? Can he throw it up in the lane? Doesn't get the and one, but he's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. 11 Randolph there. You see just taking the ball in transition. Well, 5 on the shot clock. Randolph just came up with a loose ball.
At the line, shooting 2, Levi Randolph.
Well, Levi Randolph, originally from Madison, Alabama, played at the University of Alabama. Started his pro career with the Maine Red Claws before going out to Italy to play for Citigas Avellino. And also a brief stint with Dinamo Sassari and SIG Strasbourg, so a bit of ASPA Champions League experience. Curls one screen now for Villarreal. Defense very tough in the lane. Pulls up mid-range. Got it! Well, Villarreal's come out ready to play like a microwave. I mean, he is cooking it up from the mid-range. Maggette now on the point guard dudes. Now there's a foul off the ball. Now that's going to be the 14th foul for Mexico. I mean, look at this for Villarreal. Use the screen. 2 players around him, no problem. 15-foot, it's unstoppable. Kicks out to Jefferson. Now Jefferson, probably the best player for the Americans in there. Victor of the Bahamas, and now another Team USA turnover. It will be a backcourt violation.
Mexico basketball.
Well, Mexico's defense causing the Americans quite a few problems. And Coach Fratello, again, patiently looks on. Mexico almost turned it over. Pulls up for a deep three, doesn't get it. Now the Americans can push this one with Maggette on the point guard. Maggette, deep three, doesn't get it. Well, what a rebound. Well, I said that one thing, when the shot goes up, you got to put a body, because the Americans will go for second chances. Jefferson in the lane, tough shot, doesn't get it. Mexico able to secure the rebound. Comes off one screen now. Takes in the lane, looking for someone to kick out. Gets caught in a double team now. Goes out of bounds. It will be Mexico ball.
In the game for the United States, number 15, Paul White.
Well, Paul White now checks into the game for Team USA. Gates goes to the bench, takes a little bit of a breather. Well, Villarreal's been cooking it up, and he continues to do so. Él está cocinando en la cocina. I mean, he is cooking it right now from downtown. He already has 15 points for Mexico. I mean, he is on fire. Backdoor, miss a layup. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Mexico ball. I mean, look at this. Curls off the screen. Está fuego. He cannot miss it. Well, we got to get the ball inbound. Under the basket now. Maggette now comes up one screen. Now Jefferson is wide open. Jefferson now top of the key, kicks out. Penetrates in the lane, pulls up from the mid-range. Got it! Tough move by Levi Randolph. Well, Randolph with that mid-range stroke. Comes up one screen now. Catches up Maggette. Villarreal now. Turns it over. And now the USA can push this one. Maggette in transition. What a pass! Oh, beautiful fast break basketball by Team USA. Well, Jefferson there just had an easy lunch, but what a pass by Maggette. Now 1 minute to go here. So far, the Americans have 11 fast break points with Mexico. Again, Mexico just trying to slow the tempo, to be honest. I mean, pulls up a three-pointer, still can't get it. Well, he's not having a lot of luck from the perimeter at the moment, but Maggette now in the lane, dishes off. Comes off the foot of Jimenez, so we'll be. Well, look at this for a pass from Maggette. I mean, that is John Stockton vision there. It's just so easy. I mean, they make it look so easy, but in transition, that is high-tempo basketball. He's going to attack the basket now. Jefferson goes around, has to kick out. Wide open look from the perimeter. Got it! Well, he is cooking it up right now. Well, Tyler Hull actually gets his first look from the perimeter, but well read the defense and found a little bit of space. And again, quick release So 5 seconds difference now between the game clock and the shot clock. Mexicans now trailing by 6 points. I think an illegal screen's been set.
Foul's called on number 17, Sir Dominic Pointer. That's his first foul.
The foul is on Sir Dominic Pointer, so it will be Mexico ball. With now 3 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Gonna try and dribble this one down now for the last shot on the shot clock. Now, can he get his first three? Finally, nothing but net. And what is keeping Mexico in this game is the ability. McGetty, end of the first quarter, almost got it. Well, the Americans now hold on to a 3-point lead at the moment. Villarreal is leading the way for Mexico. He has so far 12 of their points. Well, if you look at the stats so far, the Mexicans now 4 for 9 from the perimeter, 4 for 10 from within the rainbow. And again, one thing that's keeping them in this game is just trying to slow the tempo. Well, the Americans now trying to really push the tempo so far in this game. You can see that the running gun stop it. They got to stop Villarreal at the moment because he is simply lighting it up. Well, remember, the next qualifying window will be on February the 18th to the 22nd. Not only the FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers, but all continental qualifiers all over the world. But for now, the next qualification round, as you can see there, will be in February for the FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers on the 18th of February to the 22nd. In the New Year's, we now approach December, so that's now 3 months away from here. So a bit of time now for these teams to prepare for that. Now for USA, a win today will all but seal a chance to sort of cement themselves at the preceding FIBA AmeriCup 2022. Well, Mexico's perimeter shooting is really keeping them in this game, but Villarreal, for them at the moment, it's just simply that man there. I mean, he's got to keep cooking all night long if Mexico are going to stay in this game. And now Mexico will get the first possession here in the second quarter. Well, here comes the pick and roll. It doesn't use it, actually. Picks up to a long two. Got it! Well, again, growing in confidence. Well, Martinez does have that quick release and the ability to get a shot off in a tough situation. Trice now hesitates in the lane, pump fakes. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, Trice just gave it a Stephen Curry pump fake. I mean, that was just beautiful. Somebody call up the Splash Brothers and let them know there's a new guy around. Well, here comes the fake pick and roll. You can see they're trying to get Jimenez the ball. Kicks out, poor pass in the spacing by Mexico there. I mean, they struggle to get the ball to Jimenez on the fake pick and roll, the down screen, but again, the movement, they got to get into space, but great defense by the Americans. Trice now off one screen in the lane. Bit of contact off the backboard. Well, just too strong, just too good. Well, that was a tough play there. You can see White there just got it off the pick and just have one thing on his mind, attack the basket. But now Mexico have to respond down the other end. Again, movement off the ball needs to be better by the Mexicans. In the lane now, pump fakes. Yeah, Real now, well, thought about it, takes it, doesn't get it. Well, he almost got it. There's a foul under the basket. I think they're going to call the foul on Paul White there. I mean, Paul White, I mean, look at this now. Pick and roll with Trice. Trice gets to White, and White just goes straight at him. There's the contact, and he just gets it off the bucket. Jimenez now want to get the shot up, a great defense there by the Americans. This time he does get it off. Somehow, some way, this guy is still cooking. I mean, he's got the pull-up jump shot. Again, the Americans have to do a better job. He now moves up to 9 points. He's now 3 for 3 from within the rainbow. The foul has been called off the ball.
Foul's called on number 17, Israel Gutierrez.
Well, Gutierrez now picks up his first foul of the game. And Israel Gutierrez does not agree with the call. In the lane now under the basket, didn't get the ball, but White has to give this one up. Back to Trice. Trice off one screen. Pump fakes now in the lane. Well, try to pass it. 2 on the shot clock now. Jefferson ends the shot clock. Now, did he get it off? 24-second violation. Well, great defense by the Mexicans. Well, that is a tough play because Jefferson did really well, and he looks at the officials to say, count it, but it was a great shot, great hook shot. Well, this time they come with a pick and roll. Well, Travis Trice is taking a hit. 3 is up, no good. Another foul under the basket. Well, that's a great call by the officiating team because it's definitely a 24-second violation there. I mean, that is a beautiful showtime hook by Jefferson. Trice there. Not sure if he got winded or just hit in a very awkward situation, but what about taking the 3? Doesn't take it. Comes off another screen. Kicks out. It's baseline. To the Real corner. Almost got it as well. Tough shot. Villarreal looks like he's going to score every time he shoots the ball, but now Trice down the other end. And another foul off the ball has been called. And I think this time they called it on number 18, Fabian Jaime.
That's his first foul, team's second.
Well, the Americans now going to their bench. Now you can see a lot of depth options that they do have. And now they bring in number 6 of the game, Levin Randolph. So baseline ball now. Trice to inbound this one. Trice now looking to throw it down low, but goes down the middle. Pump fakes in and around. Almost got the drop and he didn't get it. They fight for the rebound, but Mexico comes up with a loose ball. So now Mexicans will try to, again, slow this one down, get it to the half-court set. And they don't want to get into a run-and-gun situation with the Americans. Comes off one screen, now splits the middle. Corner pump fakes. And a reach and foul. That's now the 13th foul for the Americans. Well, that was great by Avalos there. Avalos got it in the corner, made the pump fake, and just decided to go to the basket. Now Maggette comes back in the game. Paul White will go to the bench, take a breather. Gates will also come back in. Well, here comes the pick and roll situation. Tries to split it. Steps back 19 foot. Got it. Nothing but net. Well, that's a tough, tough play there. He did such a good job there coming off the screen and making the room for himself to get the shot off. Yeah, full stall now. Needs to keep trying to find those good shots. Well, good ball movement now by the Americans. Spaghetti's going to come off one screen. Spaghetti now cross-court pass, wide open. It's taken two, still can't get it. But he is struggling from the perimeter. Now the Mexicans with a chance to take the lead here. With just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Stoll now is going to go pick and roll. Stoll step back three, doesn't get it. He's taking a lot of perimeter shots now. Spaghetti, the push in transition. Spaghetti all the way, has to kick this one out. Pump fakes in the lane, steps back on the baseline. Smooth, nothing but net. Well, Levi Randolph, I mean, we have seen that time and time again over the years in the basketball champions league. I mean, he is a prime-time perimeter player. Knows the screen now in the lane. Tries a lob. Has to kick this one out. 5 on the shot clock now. Stoll. Corner, three, up. Doesn't get it. Well, Mexico now struggling for the offensive rebounds. Now the Americans try and push the transition. In the lane now, makes a bit of contact. Good ball movement. Three in the corner. Doesn't get it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be the Americans' ball on the baseline. I mean, look at this now. The step back with the fadeaway there. I mean, that is beautiful. Nothing but net by Randolph. I think Jefferson just might have taken a knock there, so, oh, why not? Wide open. Got it! Well, Mason can do it inside, but also showing the fact he has a range on his perimeter shot. He now moves up to 12 points, 2 for 2 from downtown. Comes off one screen now, another three. Doesn't get it. Well, Mexico have a problem because they keep resorting to these perimeter shots. Nobody going in for any second chances. You see the Americans right now just dominating the rebounds. Getty now looking to go pick and roll. And a foul is being called off the ball. Well, Gutierrez now, that's a huge blow to the Americans because now he picks up his third personal foul, so he's going to have to come out of the game. Gutierrez probably just needs to get on a play right now because he doesn't want to upset the referees too much.
Reina. Alguien que te cubre. José. José. Escucha. Hey, estamos atacando demasiado rápido. Hay que atacar un poquito. El round es la paciencia. El round oreja son las paciencias. Los 3 rounds oreja. Hemos jugado muchos minutos seguidos.
Look at the fast break points so far. Mexico, nothing in transition. Again, that's the style of that play. Also 4 points within the rainbow. Settling a lot for perimeter shots at the moment. Thinking that the only way of beating the Americans is to take everything in the perimeter.
Vamos próximo ataque, una buena oreja. Ahora hay que defender la banda. Yo creo que es un zipper o un pick and roll. Está claro. No es un momento imposible, es un momento que hay que ajustar esos 6 puntos. Vamos, vamos. Ataque, ataque, defensa, defensa. Rebote, rebote.
Well, they can say rebote, rebote, mean get the rebounds. So that's one thing right now Mexico are struggling with. It's trying to compete with the Americans over the rebounds. I mean, nothing Mexico just aren't going for enough second opportunities as well. Well, that's one thing you can count on the Americans. Every shot goes up. You got bodies flying in, trying to get those rebounds, and trying to get those second chances. Getty comes off one screen, gets him one. Well, he hung in the air, took a tough shot and got it. I mean, look at this, comes off the screen, in the air, bit of contact. I mean, he's gonna go to the free throw line now to make that a three-point play. I mean, that is tough. That is Goran Dragic. Makes a three-point play, and now he puts the Americans up by 9 points. Well, a legal screen has been set now, no basket.
That's his first, team's fifth.
So Reyna now gets called for the offensive foul, a wasted opportunity for Mexico. Well, just an illegal screen there set. Getty now on the ball, goes backdoor play. They almost turned it over, they do just that. So now we try to push in transition. Well, good fast break, reverse left, that's much better. And that's now the first fast break points now for Mexico in this game. Well, the Americans now don't want to get too complacent, turn the ball over, make bad passes. Now another foul's been called. So now the Americans will go to the free throw line. I mean, look at this for a turnover, good hands there. Again, look at this, much better. Avalo said the reverse left, avoiding the block shot. John Jenkins now went to Vanderbilt University, started his career. He was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks, number 23 in the first round of 2012 as he makes both free throws. It's a handoff now. Steps back now, no contact there. It was out of bounds, so it will be Mexico ball, 5 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to inbound it now. And a foul has been called. It's now a 13th foul for the Americans. So we'll be fresh 14 on the shot clock for Mexico.
That's his second foul. Team's fourth.
Well, correction on that, it's the 14th foul. Sorry, another third one. I thought about it, gives the ball up. Down the middle, almost lost control, but a carry violation. Another foul has been called. So now will be 2 free throws for Mexico as they've now gotten the penalty. Well, I thought the carry had been called in that play, but
Foul's called on number 15, John Jenkins. That's his first foul. Team's fifth. At the line shooting bonus, Omar Dahara.
Well, Dahara there, you saw, made the penetration, but I thought they were going to call a carry. He missed the free throw. And again, you got to make your free throws here at professional basketball. You never want to look back at the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws. Well, he got into the lane, made that contact, and again, sort of like a bailout call because makes the second one now, cuts it down to an 8-point ball game. With just over 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Getty now running the point guard for the Americans. So gets into the lane now. What does he have in the trick? So another poor foul. Well, Dahara arguing with the referee, but completely swipes at McGetty.
Call on number 9, Omar Dahara. That's his second foul.
Well, here comes the help side defense now from Dahara. I mean, he's got no qualms whatsoever. I mean, that's a foul. Reaches in with 2 hands, so. Well, Miggetti gets the first free throw. So, I mean, very experienced player now, 31 years of age, and she started his professional career playing Holland back in 2012. So makes a second free throw. He puts the Americans back up by 10 points. Well, the Mexicans now need to find other ways to score other than pulling up perimeter shots. They turn it over. Now, Miggetti transition. What do we have? Lays it up. Well, Josh Miggetti there did so well. Get out in transition, get the layup off. So Americans lead now stays at double digits. Another foul. So Stoll's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, there was a turnover. Look how quickly Miggetti just gets up the court. And that is just perfect for transition basketball there. Right off a turnover.
Technical foul given to number 4, Josh Magette. That's his second personal foul.
Well, Josh Magette now,
Paul Stoll at the line.
he now picks up a technical foul, so it's now going to be an extra free throw for the Mexicans. A good chance for them to put some points on the board, and they're going to get the ball back. So, I apologize, not a technical foul will be shot, so it's not a simply an unsportsmanlike foul, but 2 free throws now for the original foul. Stoll makes the second one. Well, he makes it 3 for 3 from the free throw line now. Cuts it back down to single digits. As Travis Trice is back into the game for the Americans. Stoll goes to the ground, has to get back up because Trice is in the lane. Baseline kicks out. Well, wide open. Got it! Nothing but net. Well, beautiful ball movement by the Americans. Had the wide open look from downtown and put the lead back up by 12 points. Jenkins hits the second tray ball. Stoll comes off one screen, steps back. He tries another 3. He can't get it. Well, Mexico now, right now, it's live and die by the 3-pointer now. Travis Trice. Trice goes pick and roll now in the lane now. Blocking fouls being called, so he'll go back to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Paul Stoll, that's his first.
I mean, look at this for ball movement now. The penetration was in. Tried the lob, and look at that. I got a shot, but you got a better one. And the Americans just show in a selfish style of basketball and how it should be played.
Ball. Primero, momento difícil, me quiero ir al descanso para poder ganar en la segunda parte. Fabián, Irwin, Edgar Reina. Ahora, prueba de nuestra defensa, va un segundo tarde, nos ganan el bote, mueven el balón antes que nosotros lo jugamos. Estos juegan rápido, 2 pases pero lo juegan rápido, hay que moverse antes. En ataque, creo que estamos sufriendo un poquito la ansiedad, queremos meter muy rápido. Yo creo que hay que mover un poquito más el balón. O por lo menos, coger un poquito de aire. Estamos jugando muy directo.
I mean, look at this. I mean, the know-how, understanding where the open looks was, but again, so many players that could have had an option. Trice could have had it. But in the end, they kick it out there in a wide open look from downtown.
Vamos, está bien. Vamos, primer ataque, siguiente ataque, una oreja, donde se mete Girón, Estrada, haces curva. Cuando salgas Girón, Fabián, te metes dentro. Si no sale, vamos a ver si existe el pasas todo, controla un poquito la línea. ¿Ok? Hacer daño. José, curva.
Will Mike Fratello now be much better, knowing that his team are controlling tempo, but Villarreal now checks back into the game for the Mexicans, and again, they're in much desperate need of some scoring. Leonte Mason now missed the first free throw. Again, he's been one of the best players so far for the Americans. Makes the second free throw now. Puts the Americans up by 13 points with just over a minute and a half to go here in the first half. And the aggressive defense now making it very hard for the Mexicans to get a good shot off. Villarreal now in the lane. Oh, what a pass. And that's much better. And that is a lot better. I mean, more fluid basketball there by the Mexicans. Penetrated into the lane. Dish off to an open big. And just to get that layup as Trice now dribbles into a double team, but under the basket. Good ball movement. Three, corner. Doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound. Now I think another foul's been called. So again, it's going to be 2 free throws. Well, here you can see Villarreal now getting into the lane, the dish off, and that's what the basketball that Mexico needs to play to kind of stay in this game. And you can see Fratello saying, help the helper. I mean, look, when the big's got to come out and take care of the penetrator, someone's got to go over and take care of his man. Well, Mike Fratello, such an experienced basketball coach. Well, he makes the first free throw. That is the first points of the game for Chrysler Gates. I mean, missed the second free throw. Another offensive rebound, and America just wanted more right now. In the United States, you can see just going in for every opportunity.
1 minute remaining.
Villarreal now curls one screen. Got it heavily in the lane, goes in with a little finger roll, nothing called. And now the Americans transition. What do we have? Well, acrobatic, and somehow, some way got the layup. 9 seconds difference now between the game clock and the shot clock. So Mexico will try to possibly dribble this one down for a good shot. Pick and roll now with Stoll, quick three-pointer. And again, if they're gonna go for that all night long, it's gonna be an easy night for the Americans. Well, 10 seconds now. The ball's in the hands of Travis Trice. Trice comes off one screen, goes in the lane, takes a tough one off the backboard. Well, Mason is just simply taking this game over. Put it at a tough angle, and again gives him the Americans an 18-point lead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, you can see the United States of America 52, Mexico 34. And yeah, we'll just show you some stats and some highlights. It was a good first quarter, but Mexico really struggling for good shots here in the second quarter. Well, the Americans won the second quarter 29-14. Mexicans so far 9 for 16 from within the rainbow, 1 for 18 from downtown. The Americans 5 for 12. Again, the free throws, big difference that you see the Americans got into the penalty early. And also dominating the rebounds, 21-13 for that matter. Well, USA does have 11 assists to Mexico's 7, but Maiden and Villarreal leading the score in there. You can see the 14-12, but Villarreal, nowhere to be seen in the second quarter. We'll show you some highlights now. Well, for the Americans, it's been very standard style of basketball. Try and get out in transition as much as possible, but the Team Mexico, well, we got to do something more than just trying to split the three-point shots at the moment. Martinez was getting some good looks, but Stoll is forcing a lot of shots from the perimeter. Well, they can see the Americans doing a much better job there in transition. But ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back in 12 minutes for the second half of this game between the United States and Mexico.
Penetrates, kicks it. The Shah Mackey gets the three away, draws the contact. We go to the free throw line for the extra.
Puerto Rico still haven't led, remember, they've come back to tie twice. Candia puts the ball on the floor this time, splits a couple of defenders, dishes off for the dunk from Chris Brady. A Puerto Rico pile driver.
They can't throw this away at the end of the game by being sloppy, the Bahamas. Oh, needs a pass. Oh, nice look. Well, he stayed with the plate. And Taylor again was the man who made the read. Just flashed. Picks up the two.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this FIBA AmeriCup qualified fixture between the United States of America and Mexico. Well, it was a good first quarter where both teams were really going at each other. The Mexicans were trying to force everything through the perimeter, but in the second quarter, it was ice cold to the team from Mexico because the Americans now have built a 18-point lead. Well, the win will more or less cement the United States position at the upcoming FIBA AmeriCup. Well, Mexico, if they ought to come back and possibly pull a victory out, it will help them out so much because Puerto Rico came up with a very big victory today over the Bahamas. So it could be an interesting situation going into the final window. You can see the great Mike Fratello, a legendary coach and pundit in the history of the National Basketball Association of the NBA. So the Americans now will get the first possession here of the second half. Well, Gates looks like he's going to start along with Travis Trice. And Travis Trice, such a tough point guard to guard because he's able to run the tempo and push to a high level depending on what the players he has around him. And the backdoor play in the lane, beautifully executed. They miss a layup, and now Mexico can push with a number in transition, a 5-on-4 for them. And the Americans now do recover on defense quite well. Under 10 on the shot clock now, Stoll. Looking for options. Another turnover by Mexico, and now the Americans have numbers. Let's go to Trice, good ball movement, the three's in the corner. It's good! Well, Jenkins there is getting some good looks downtown. He puts the Americans up by 21. Looking for a handoff now. The problem is for Mexico, they just can't take care of the basketball. Stoll off one screen. Stoll in the lane, kicks out. The three is up in the corner. The three is good. Well, that is the first three-point field goal for the Mexicans. Quite a while now. Looking for a kick out now. It's up to Trice. Jenkins now, good ballman. They try another three. Somebody call the electrician because the United States are shooting the lights out in this arena. Well, they have simply shot the ball prolifically from downtown. Randolph now, it's his first three of the game. It's Villarreal now. Well, why not pull the trigger from downtown? It's no good. Trying for offensive rebounds. Now they got numbers in transition. Jenkins now pulls up. Doesn't get it. They get the offensive rebound now and they'll slow this one down. Well, Trice doesn't take many shots, but well, it's hit back. Nobody put a body on him. It's too easy right now. Well, Mexico just punishing themselves. For another kick out now. Well, the problem for Mexico is everything has to be done from the perimeter. I mean, they got to take the ball at the Americans, try and get in the lane a bit more. Look for some kick outs. Well, tough fadeaway, doesn't get it. And now the Americans can push. Well, Trice, what a pass. Oh, he's got to finish it with the throwdown. Well, the Americans are just taking this game over at the moment. And again, it's that combination again with Travis Trice pushing the ball in transition and finding Yante Mason. And all of a sudden, it's a 25-point lead for Team USA.
día que nos meta el grande una corriendo, te trae y no llegar ni a esa hostia, la última. ¿Os dais cuenta? Pesa las patas, que no podéis mover.
I mean, look at that stat line right there. I mean, that just says it all. Mexico with only 2 points in transition, while the Americans have 20. It just tells you it's a lopsided game. I mean, tough situation when Gutierrez got in foul trouble. I mean, it really hurt the Mexicans, but yeah, right now you can't settle for everything on the perimeter. You need a little bit more movement off the ball, and you got to try and take it out and get into the penalty early. Try and get to the free throw line. I mean, look at this. I mean, good vision. Way to run the floor. I mean, that's why it doesn't matter what position you are. Run the fast break. A little bit of showtime. Good pass. I mean, they make it look so easy. Throw it down, big fella. That is just beautiful showtime. And Mike Fratello, the legend, he loves it. Well, now Polster will try to get things going for the Mexicans. That's much better. That better penetration. Well, pump fake in the lane, goes up off the backboard. Well, much better basketball. They come up with a loose ball. And again, you see how a simple penetration. And in the lane now, it's got to go up. Well, they're going to call the goaltending, but I thought he was going to block that. But much better play now from Mexico. You know, not just resorting to these perimeter shots, taking those pick and rolls, getting in the lane, making the defense collapse. Now Travis Trice down the other end, steps back under the basket. Well, he's fouled. So now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is on Martinez. I mean, look at this. Look at the recovery. I thought he was going to play volleyball right there, and he does. They missed the first free throw. Stoll now in the lane, another good kick out. 3 in the corner, much better. Well, Martinez there had a better look, and again, Americans waste no time down the other end. In the lane, good kick out. Oh, he almost turned it over. Travis Trice keeps it alive now. Trice pulls a 3, nails it. Well, Travis Trice has spent a season in Italy, and that is bravissimo. So you just got to admire the fact that the Americans are shooting with so much confidence from the perimeter, and there's a foul off the ball. I mean, look at this. I mean, out of bounds, almost kicks it out. Doesn't even bring it. I mean, that's Jorge Garbajosa for Spain. And look at this from Travis Trice, able to keep it alive, and pulls up for that one. Nothing with the bottom of the net. Stoll now was looking a lot more dangerous. Quick 3 from Martinez, doesn't get it. Real almost got the rebound, but Trice comes up with it. Now Trice in transition. Kicks this one out now to Jenkins. For handoff in the lane. Dishes off under the basket. Oh, gets rejected! Well, he said no in Mikasa. Well, he thought he had an easy lunch. Now down the end, what does the big fella have? Doesn't get the and one, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, I mean, look at this. He goes straight to the basket. No in Mikasa. No, sir. No, senor. No es bienvenidos. You are not welcome. Get out of here. Well, now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And again, everybody's coming to the game and had to relieve Ismael Gutierrez, who got into foul trouble, but that's a good defensive effort for him down the other end. Well, he makes the second free throw now. Trice now in the lane, looking for a kick out. Down the middle, another kick out. We'll take the mid-range from 15 feet. That's nothing but net. But right now, it is all automatic from the Americans. And Mason simply can't miss. He's got 21 points in the game. He's 7 for 8 from within the rainbow. And he almost turned it over. And again, you can just see trying to come up with those steals and get out in transition.
Mexico basketball.
There will be sideline ball to the Mexicans. There's a slight bit of blood on Gates, so they're going to have to take care of that one.
In the game for the United States, number 15, Paul White.
Well, Paul White now comes back into the game for the Americans. You can see Coach saying and Rapido get on, but get quicker. Martinez now comes off one screen, tries to cross over. Smart play by Martinez. Drawing the foul.
Foul's called on number 6, Levi Randolph. That's his first personal. Team's 3rd.
Stoll now. Pulls up for a quick shot, doesn't get it. Now they try to push this one. Trice now takes it in with his right. Steps back, kicks. Now the mid-range has been going all night long. Gets his own rebound, and he tips it in. Well, nobody came to box him out. Mason made it look easy, but oh my Lord. In the lane now. Big fella's gonna get the M1. Well, the pick and roll came, and he just threw it down. Well, you go to Krispy Kremes and you're out of donuts, you gotta say box out, because Mason goes in for the tip back. But look at this for the throwdown. Big fella down by over 20 points. Well, Gary Bay there, you can just see, came off the screen, had one thing on his mind. I mean, he looked like he just wanted to rip that down. So makes a 3-point play. Well, Gutierrez now comes back into the game for Mexico. As well as Josh Najet for the Americans. Well, that's now the second team foul for Mexico. It's on Paul Stoll. On the shot clock now. It's got to get something going. It's quite a tough situation. Spins around now into the shot clock. Bit of contact off the backboard. Doesn't get it. Well, somehow they keep the ball in control. And now Mexico down by 23. Stole off one screen. Just for a kick out. They turn it over now. Now the Americans can push in transition. Pump fake now gives up. Well, why not? Pull the trigger. Another pump fake. And a third one. This time pulls up. Some point, he was going to drop the dice, and he nailed that one. Well, 3 pump fakes and a penetration. And Josh Najet just got it going. Stoll now for a Hail Mary 3, doesn't get it. In the lane now, tries the Euro step, kicks this one out, but he steps out of bounds. So it is a turnover to the Americans. I mean, look at this for a still, but great fast break pass. But there was the third pump fake, and then just a pull up in the key, made it look easy. I mean, that's a tough, tough play. The Americans have shot 8 for 17 from downtown. Very impressive, 47%. I mean, play against a team that shoots that well, it's very hard to beat them. A quick three from the perimeter, way off the mark. Gets the offensive rebound, and Villarreal goes over the nets. What Mexico's been missing. Somebody just to go in for those second chance points and just to keep him in this game. And now that's his 16th point of the game. That's got to be an illegal screen. Offensive foul. Well, the offensive foul has been called on the Americans. I mean, just simply takes him out on the screen. Well, we got a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over.
15, Paul White. That's his 4th personal foul. Team's 5th.
I don't believe timeout has been called, actually, so delaying game. So Mexico will get the ball back. Martinez now comes up one screen. Fadeaway shot, doesn't get it. Well, it's not a bad shot, but he's got to finish it. So now the Americans will try to push one more time. Comes up one screen now. What a pass in the lane. It turns it over. They've called yet another foul. So Jefferson just fell over, lost his balance, and again, it's an incidental foul. So now it will be 2 free throw shots to Martinez.
At the line, shooting bonus, Lucas Martinez.
Well, Lucas Martinez has done so well in this game at the beginning of the game, trying to get some open looks on the perimeter, but right now, you see he's coming off those screens, but the Americans trying to force him into dribbling into double teams, but again, he's got to get some more looks from the perimeter. Well, he makes the second one now. Randolph goes to the bench now. Points, it comes in. Comes off one screen now, looking for a roll under the basket. Well, the Mexicans now looking much more aggressive on defense. Takes in the lane now, has to fade away. Doesn't get it. Mexico secure the rebound, and now they can push. Just over a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Under the basket now, great play there. Well, the alley-oop was thrown up. Nixie Martinez just connected with it. It's now to a 19-point ball game. Well, if Mexico can start to get more better looks like that, gets the defensive stops in. Must be now another turnover by the Americans. I mean, look at this for a pass, but great intelligence to catch it midair to avoid the block. So now Travis Trice comes back into the game. Give the Americans probably that bit of leadership and authority in the backcourt that they've been missing.
1 minute remaining.
And dribbles right into Martinez now. Villarreal had the shot, didn't take it. Bit of contact, fades away in the lane, doesn't get it. And an offensive foul. And that's going to be the 4th foul now on Gutierrez.
Foul's called on number 17, Ismael Gutierrez. That's his 4th personal foul. Team 3rd.
Well, Gutierrez looked at the scoreboard table to say that was only his 3rd foul, but definitely his 4th personal foul. Trice now comes up one screen, crosses over, deep three. Well, doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds, and it will be USA ball on the baseline. In the corner, left, wide open, takes it, doesn't get it. Now Mexico can try and dribble this one down for the last shot here. Well, here comes the pick and roll now with Gutierrez. He fakes it. Finds Martinez. Well, Martinez turns it over. Now, what does Trice have? Trice now throws it, lobs it. They don't get it. At the end of the third quarter, Mexico trailing by 19 points to Team USA. Again, we'll just show you some stats and some highlights here from the third quarter.
Hey, come here.
Well, they can see the stats so far. The Americans should be much better from the perimeter, while the Mexicans, again, try to force the issue too much. Here's some highlights now from the third quarter. I mean, the ball movement for the Americans is unbelievable, but when you got a player like Travis Trice in your backcourt, you're able to have some authority and leadership where the ball has been moved so swiftly. Well, now the Americans hold on to a 19-point lead in the fourth quarter. Possibly a fourth quarter away from cementing a position at the FIBA AmeriCup. Well, Mexico, again, 19 points, not a lot. Possibly could have a comeback here, but they got to make sure they stop. For them, it's about getting good shots. I mean, midway through the third quarter, they started to play better basketball and get better looks by breaking the defense down, but if they start settling too much for perimeter shots, this could be a long night for them. Martinez now across the court, throws it away. Now, what do we have in transition? Here we go, easy dunk. Well, he threw that one down like it was easy. Again, came up with the steal, and the gates were open. Well, this is where Mexico's got to be a lot better taking care of the basketball. Villarreal now, a few seconds on the shot clock in the lane. He's got to fade away. Tough pass and a foul into the basket. Martinez gets the knock. Well, I mean, look at this. Comes up with a loose ball, takes this one coast to coast, and he just throws that down. I mean, you might as well get out of the way because you're going to be on a top play this week. Villarreal now calls the screen. A few seconds on the shot clock now. He's got to shoot it in the lane. Villarreal goes up the layup, misses it, and out. The Americans can push this one. Trice now in options. Finds the pick and roll in the basket. Jefferson tries a tough angle. 10 on the shot clock now. Trice is going to go pick and roll. Trice now eyes him down. A few seconds left. We're going to step back in the lane. Hesitation. The floater. The foul has been called. And then they pulled an offensive foul, actually.
Offensive foul called on number 8, Travis Trice.
That's a great defensive play by Estrada, but Trice there had the hesitation. Comes off one screen now, takes in the lane. A foul has been called. So it's now the 13th foul for the Americans.
Called on number 7, Tyler Paul. Team's third. In the game for Mexico, number 32, Eduardo Piedra.
Martinez now trying to get something quick on the basket. Great drive in the lane, tough layup. Can't get it. Now Trice looking for options in transition. Bounce pass, turn it over. Now Mexico try to push this one. Great pass in the lane, lays it up. And that's what Mexico has to do. I mean, they try to slow the tempo down in this game to suit their style, but again, forcing too many three-pointers allowed the Americans to get out in fast break and cause problems as Travis Trice draws the foul.
Foul's called on number 2, Jose Estrada. That's team first. Back in the game for the U.S., number 11, Yante Mayton.
Well, Yante Mayton now has been arguably the best player for the Americans in this game. And another offensive foul has been set.
Foul's called on number 12, Kaiser Gates.
Kaiser Gates, they just set an illegal screen on Estrada, so comes the handoff now with Estrada. So Estrada comes up one screen in the lane. Estrada with a finger on, he gets it. And back-to-back points now from Estrada. He was just able to find that little gap open. He gets to the basket and give it a little finger on. And again, a blocking foul now has been called on him.
Foul's called on number 2, Jose Estrada. That's his 3rd personal foul. Team second. Checking back in for the United States, number 13, John Jenkins.
We'll get the ball now to Travis Trice, so the Americans with a 17-point lead. It turns it over. Careless play there by... Again, complacency could be a problem for the Americans, but Rotella looks unconcerned. It's a handoff now. Deep three, doesn't get it. Well, they get the offensive rebound, he goes up with it. Again, going in for those second chances now. Gutierrez able to come up with a loose ball. That was a good look from the perimeter, but now that's the first 2 points of the game for Gutierrez. And an offensive foul's been called on Travis Trice, I think.
Technical foul called against number 2, Jose Estrada.
So they've called a flop now on Estrada. Estrada, when he took the knock from from Travis Trice, went to the ground. You can tell him trying to get his players to keep down a little bit and not get involved. Now, gets right in Trice's face, and that's a tough one, that is. I mean, see the official saying to him, That's a very interesting one because it does look like there's contact there, but again, what is Travis Trice supposed to do? I mean, Estrada gets up all over him. I think it is the right call at the end of the day, but Trice makes the free throw. Well, Trice checks out now, and Josh Majek comes back into the game. Mexico now with 3 team fouls. And this time, they get the offensive foul, and you can see the emotion from the Mexican bench. Really starting to believe in themselves at the moment. A great help side defense by Giron there. Kicks out now. Martinez off the screen, another kick out. Crosses over in the lane. Fades away out of bounds. Gets the drop. All of a sudden now, starting to believe themselves. Estrada just getting in the lane and just giving that bit of authority on the point guard role for the Mexicans. Six on the shot clock now. Got to get something going in the basket. They turn it over again. Now, what do the Mexicans have here? Estrada seems to keep things under control for them, but looks like they're going to try and isolate, get Martinez the ball in the wing. Well, Martinez, Estrada, and Gutierrez have steals each. Martinez thought about it this time, takes it, got it! Big time three! All of a sudden, it's now an 11-point ball game. Well, 5.5 to go. Mexico just showing life in this game. Well, that is just a big-time three by Gutierrez. Well, it just sparks a little bit of life into Mexico right now, but it's a big test now for the Americans because now they have to respond. Trice has come back in the game, so they got Majed and Trice in the backcourt. It's probably the small option the Americans want to go to. In the lane, throw down time. Well, simple penetration and the kickoff there. Randolph caught it. Greatly executed there by the Americans. Comes off one screen now. Estrada all the way, goes to the basket, gets fouled, so now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And right there, dished off, and then just gave it a little sweet little dunk. I mean, where was the help side defense? It don't matter. Well, he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe now. It's back to 11-point ball game. Well, Jefferson now comes back into the game. As again, a bit of pressure now from the Mexicans. They try to slow this one down. Had the three-pointer in the lane. And a bit of a careless foul to give away by Martinez. You don't want to put him in the penalty too early.
Martinez, that's his third personal foul. Team fourth.
For a handoff now. Six on the shot clock now. Tries to isolate in the lane, goes up with a little jump hook, can't get it. They don't box out. Jefferson gets a rebound. Check goes baseline, kicks out, deep three. Got it! Nothing but net. Well, Jacobs hit the cash money three-pointer. I mean, that was a dagger to the heart of the Mexicans. Estrada now in the lane, has to kick this one out. Martinez steps back. Got to shoot it. End the shot clock. Oh my Lord! Right at the end of the shot clock. Well, Jaimes now, I think he's picked up a technical foul for clapping at the referee.
Technical foul.
Yeah, I mean.
That's his third personal foul.
Well, Jaimes, what he was disappointed with was that he felt he didn't get the foul there on the three-point play, but the four-point play, sorry. There was no need to clap at the official. And Travis Trice missed a free throw. I mean, here's the kick out right at the end of the shot clock. He felt there was a foul there. Right here, he claps at the official. Right there. I mean, there's no need to do that. So now the Mexicans with under 4 minutes. Gonna put a lot of full court pressure. Try to come up with some loose balls. Hope that the Americans turn it over. And an offensive foul's been called, I believe.
Foul's called on number 2, Jose Estrada.
Oh no, sorry. Reach in on Estrada. So Estrada now has fouling out of the game. Stoll now comes back into the game for Mexico. And Majet makes the first one. Puts him back up by 12 points. And again, it's been a very inspiring quarter here from Mexico, but the thing is, they got to make sure the Americans don't come up with any more steals here. And they can't foul him, send him to the free throw line anymore. Stoll pulls up for a quick shot, doesn't get it. Yeah, tough situation. No rebounders under the basket. We go down low now to Jefferson. Jefferson got it by Gutierrez. It's a handoff now, 6 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. The Jet now from no man's land. Got it! Well, he took that one from the Nevada desert and nailed it here in Indianapolis. I mean, that was from no man's land. And now Mexico find themselves down by 16 points. Martinez for three. Martinez can't get it, but a tip back in there by Gutierrez. Again, the second chance points is something Mexico's really needed during this game. And they picked it up a lot better in the second half, but second quarter is really what let them down in this game. Trice now. Oh, the Jets made 1 3. Can he get another one? Doesn't get that one. And now Mexico with 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stoll now looking for options, finds Martinez, quick three, doesn't get it. Now Travis tries to slow this one down for Team USA. No need to rush it now, time is on their side. The foul has been called off the ball.
Foul's called on number 13, Eduardo. That's his first foul. Back in the game.
Villarreal now will come back into the game for Mexico with 1:55. As Martinez takes a breather.
At the line, shooting two, Josh Magent.
Well, he makes the first one. So now Mexico find themselves down by 16 points with under 2 minutes to go here. Stoll now kicks out, quick three in the corner. Three is up, three is good. Well, they keep lighting it up now. As Guidon hit a big time shot. Trice now crosses over in the lane. Trice goes up, gets rejected. He goes out of bounds, and it will be USA ball. A great defensive play there. Well, he actually just lost control of it. Under the basket, he's got to go up with it. Well, doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots.
Fouls on number 18, Fabian Hymas. That's his fourth personal foul. At the line now, shooting two, Levi Randolph.
I'll say 32, that's my skill. You good. Miss.
Well, he missed the free throw now. And now we can push this one. Stoll now comes off one screen in the lane. Gutierrez goes in, strong move. Trying to tip back and gets fouled. So now Villarreal will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul's called on number 13, John Jenkins. That's his third personal foul. At the line, shooting two, Villarreal.
Boy, missed the first free throw, and again, free throws have hurt Mexico a little bit here in the second half, but again, a very inspiring fourth quarter, along with the third quarter for that matter, midway through. They missed both of them. They come up with the offensive rebound. He puts it back by Gutierrez. So it's now a 12-point game. And another foul has been called, this time on Paul Stoll.
Number 4, Paul Stoll. That's his third personal foul.
Stoll went into Travis Trice, and
At the line, shooting bonus, Travis Trice.
well, it's a definite foul. He's got no arguments. I mean, he went into Trice, so Trice now would have these 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Makes the second one. Gutierrez now trying to go pick and roll with in the lane. Gutierrez goes up, he gets fouled. And now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Neil Jefferson, that's his second personal foul. At the line, shooting two, Ismael Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, you can see, has been very much more effective so far here in the fourth quarter, setting those screens and getting to the basket. So makes the first free throw. And it makes the second one now. It's an 11-point ball game. Remember, points difference is going to be key now for Mexico, so they got to try and finish this game as strong as possible. They don't want to foul. They don't want to send. Tries to the free throw line.
Foul's called on number 32, Eduardo Hieran. That's his second personal. At the line, shooting bonus, Travis Trice.
Well, he makes the first one, and Trice is just getting literally beating the full court press by himself. Such a fun, exciting player to watch. Tough as nails. Now Mexico really want to try and get another score here before the end of this game. Trice comes up with a steal. Now, what does Trice have? Trice is actually going to slow this one down. A 3 seconds difference now between game clock and shot clock. So, what do we have here? The Jets going to run this one down. 10 on the shot clock. Jet time now. Got it by Hieran. Jet steps back. Wow! Buenas noches! Big time three! Josh Jet with the ice cold dagger. And that is how you end the game, because at the end of this one, ladies and gentlemen, the United States win it 94-78 over Mexico. Josh Jet with an ice cold three-pointer right at the end of the game.
That concludes the FIBA AmeriCup 2022 qualifying event in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for all the games here for the FIBA AmeriCup Qualifiers. That is the end of window 2. We will return on the 18th of February for window 3, the final window. Well, they can see the Americans now were 11 for 23 from downtown, 20 for 34 from within the rainbow, while Mexico 9 for 32 from the perimeter. Well, the USA won the rebounds 38-28, but also the assists and the steals. A very inspiring comeback by the Mexicans into the third quarter and the fourth. Martinez with 17, Villarreal with 14, but Maiden led the way for the Americans with 21 points. An absolute dominating performance. You can see, point of having some last few words there. Well, the Americans, just a very dominating performance from them. And again, pretty much booking their ticket to the FIBA AmeriCup. It's just that kind of evening for them, and to be honest, I mean, they're just simply unstoppable. The high-tempo basketball, end-to-end stuff for the Americans. There you can see Gutierrez coming up with loose balls and just playing that high-tempo stuff. And that is exactly what Mexico needed, really, to get back in this game. Unfortunately for them, it was just too little too late at that point, but well, Jet was just simply majestic from the perimeter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us in this window, and we'll see you for more windows. As it stands, the Americans have qualified for the FIBA AmeriCup. Mexico in second place, 2-2, which means it'll be very interesting when we return on the 18th of February for the final window. Remember, this is qualifications for the FIBA AmeriCup of 2022. For now, buenas noches and good night